Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Oh, that's she, Stephanie. Hi, Lala.
I teach all subjects. I have a schoolhouse for 3rd through 8th grade, and I teach all of the children. So maybe someday, but not now.
Yeah. But for the children, it is much easier. That is number one. Number two, when you move, you know. So we had some start moving the house. But mainly, my wife would post what we were doing on Facebook. People just kept connecting with us that way. How what we're doing. We wanted to contribute. We came with a small mission organization, but we were the only missionaries that were sent by that organization. So it wasn't big. We didn't have a lot of money, a lot of resources, but God is just
Ready for pancakes?
faithful through it all to provide for our needs. It's just been amazing, really.
Looks like they have some pineapple.
See the way it's grown and the amount of money that it takes.
I don't know about that. Are you already playing? You already trying to get a game in this morning? What are they cooking?
What to cook?
They are cooking pancakes. Our older kids do a lot of cooking. Usually for dinner, it's all of us. We're trying to get dinner on the table last minute. But breakfast is kind of just whoever decides what they want to cook. So, Tatiana, how did you get in already? Put you outside.
She was pulling my hair.
Maggie, well, you're disturbing. Yeah, are you gonna play?
They have names?
This is Texana. This is Maggie. And then we have a small German Shepherd. His name is Bear. And then we have, we have 2 more German Shepherds at the back who are Seiko and Giggsy. There's a lot of dogs.
Paying attention, and so if some children look like they're in an uncared for state, now to get our social workers to inquire what is going on. Some of them are HIV positive.
Yeah. I just asked them the other day, do we need honey?
Well, in all fairness, we had like that much in the bottle, and I used pretty much all of it at dinner.
Okay. No, it's fine. Did they look in the pantry and stuff?
Brendan said we don't have it.
Okay.
Beyond that,
All of our children with HIV are now suppressed. God brought us to. That is true.
Si yote kabisa. Lakini hiyo kuongea unaijua jua.
Kukaa na watoto ndio ilifunza. Kukaa na watoto ndio ilifunza.
Wafunza Kiswahili.
Oh. Mostly eggs.
Ni sandwich. Iko fiti. Excited.
Don't touch him. We have feet.
He has to go park.
To change it.
Oh, let's go, Benji.
Anita. Anita?
Leave.
Leave. Anita. Leave. Please, who do you?
Leave.
Read.
Leave.
Drill. Kay, babe. Drill. Mimi naita leche. Sema leche. Unajua kwa Kiswahili? Wow, amazing.
Long ago, in fact, we were just there at the beginning of the year. February, my wife's mother died, and so she was in her last days. So
Maggie.
no, they're not dying. Her breed, they're horrible.
Y'all are.
No, it is snowing on my family. Let's be good.
You guys.
I don't want friends with everything. She thinks she doesn't want
Does she eat? Yeah. It's alright. They understand what's talking. The kids go. You don't know the difference between.
Oh. Anakaa last born.
Yeah.
And now your wife.
And then my wife Stephanie is over there with Zari.
So I've seen like almost everybody is taking part in preparing breakfast. Like who usually cooks the best?
Oh, my wife, obviously. Obviously.
We asked him with
You're
the
the
best
best
cook.
You're the best cook here.
Yeah, Katie and I really work together to get dinner on the table, but sometimes Carson will help us. He's really good at cooking. He started when he was like, I don't know, 10. How old were you, Carson? Like 10? He just really wanted to learn how to cook, so he just came in the kitchen and invaded my space and learned. And Katie keeps food on the table when I'm not here, or if we're like really busy. She and I will work together and just talk about what we want to have, and she can make it happen. So it's not really just me, but yeah.
Your Kenyan food.
I'm not good at. I can't make ugali. And I've tried to roll chapati several times, but it never comes out in a circle. Oh, okay. There you go. It never comes out in a circle. I don't know what magic they have there. But, so we mostly cook American food. We do eat a lot of rice, potatoes, different vegetables, meat. But if we're having ugali, I have the kitchen cook it because I don't know how. Yeah. Is it good? Okay, so I put it up here. Look. Is it clean? Sorry. Look, can we put the bowl up here?
So after breakfast, what next? as a family?
The kids who are still in school will do their homeschooling. Reed will go to class. And then the rest of us, that's Carson, has his own duties. He's in charge of a lot of the construction and maintenance around here. So all these buildings that you see being built and different construction projects going on, he's the one in charge of that. So he has his things he goes and does. Caitlin does a lot of the administrative work, running the office. And so she's normally at her desk. And then same with Stephanie, my wife.
Yeah.
She also is kind of the backbone of the ministry, making sure
Everything is.
everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. You know, we have a staff of 60, so she keeps an eye on.
Staff?
We have 60. Yeah, teachers. No. The only one that lives here is Dottie, the assistant director. The rest of the staff either come from this area and have their home nearby, or they live here temporarily.
Up to like 5 p.m.
Yeah, and then they can. We have different shifts, you know, because we're a children's home. We're open all the time, so we even have overnight caretakers that stay in the rooms. One for the boys, one for the girls. And we have various caretakers during the day. We have some of our kids are special needs, so they need some more hands-on. Then we have our we have our groundskeepers that help with our gardens, the garden projects, and then also keep the rest of the grounds looking nice. We have our kitchen staff, which have different shifts. Some come early to prepare morning chai, and others come in late and stay until the late evening, cleaning up. And then, of course, our teachers.
And how do you socialize your family with the rest of the community, or do they have friends around?
They have friends around, though most of them come to us.
Yeah.
For example, there are other ministries that have known about us and have come, and so they meet friends that way. They meet friends through the school, through the church. We have several hundred children from the community that come and attend the church services. On a Sunday morning, we'll open the playground early and let the kids from the community play on the playground, and then we invite them to stay for Sunday school, and then they stay for the main service after, and then we feed them lunch after the service. So there's a lot of kids that come from the community that way also.
So they are friends around.
So they have friends around.
Okay. Do you ever face like biasness here as a family?
Yeah. I mean, I would say we definitely do, especially when we came early on. We were working with some pastors who turned out to not really be pastors. They were fraudsters.
I can imagine.
Yeah. And so when we realized that, you know, we had to separate from them, and when we separated, now they started going around the community, spreading a bunch of lies about us. And so really that's where I think a lot of the bias has come from. And of course, you know, anytime you're living in a different culture, there's going to be some people who don't like foreigners being around. That's going to be anywhere, not just Kenya. So we face a little bit of that. But now that we've been here almost 7 years, we have found most of the community understands that we're just here trying to help, trying to spread the word of God. We don't really have any other motive than that. We have no other agenda. And so more and more people seem to trust us and come around, will talk to us. And so a lot of that bias has gone away. Yeah.
ever experienced like racism as a family?
Racism, yeah, it is there. And, some things are more serious than others. Of course, when we go to town in Bungoma, we always get called Mzungu, and, people can behave funny around us just because we are white. And, start asking us to buy them things. We go to the gas station, filling up the car. Now the tuk-tuk driver also wants us to buy his gas only because we are Mzungu. So there's those harmless things normally. It is rare that we face any serious racism. It's mostly people joking or just saying foolish things because we are American. A lot of times they don't even understand how to tell an American apart, or a white person apart from a Chinese person, so they'll call us Chinese or yeah. So just silly things like that, but usually nothing serious.
But now you're used to it.
And we're used to it.
Saseni naitwa Jeff Bees, mke yangu anaitwa Stephanie, and we're here on Miss Reche's channel, telling our story, pouring our guts out to you, and we hope you enjoy it and maybe even get something from it.
Yes.
Mambo. If you want to know more about our story or find more information about us, you can go to mercyministries.ngo.
We also have a YouTube channel called The Unlikeliest Missionaries, and really just sharing what God is doing in our little ministry here in Western Kenya. And we can also be found on Instagram at Mercy Home and Stephanie Bees or Jeff Bees. We can also be found on Facebook under those same names, and Twitter as well. I'm on Twitter, and we have a ministry Twitter, Mercy Ministries.
That's a lot of...
I know.